Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Diamond Dynasty Baseball on tap tonight. It's the Phillies taking on the Cubs. Here's the shortstop
Leading
at the plate,
the
Elly
Phillies,
De La Cruz.
The shortstop, Elly De La Cruz.
And that's off the inside edge. And we are underway. And it's 1-1.
You can feel the extra attention on Elly anytime he comes to the plate. This guy's a player that keeps you on the edge of your seat because you don't know what he's going to do next. He can hit for power, steals bases. He can throw the ball 100 miles per hour across the infield. He's electric.
2-2. Donaldson delivers. That one the other way. Marte. One up, one down. Here's Trey Turner.
Batting second, the designated hitter, Trey Turner.
Slider right there.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
One down, base is empty. And that's through there for a strike. And a count 1-2. There's a swing and a drive. This one could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. The relay.
Safe. Batting third, the third baseman, Terry
So
Pendleton.
digging in, Terry Pendleton. In the dirt, but kept close. Fires to third, but he's back. Turner takes his lead at third with one away. High in the air, out to right. Makes the grab. Runner tagging from third. He's in there. And they lead by 2.
Batting fourth,
Kyle
the
Schwarber
left-hander,
comes up to
Kyle
hit here.
Schwarber.
That's outside. 1-0.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
Base hit, and that keeps the inning going.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that.
JT.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And misses inside. And that's downstairs. And a count 2-1. And that's in the dirt.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count. Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Santana forced to get out of the way of the first pitch. That one missing inside.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Pitch is in the dirt, and that's ball 3.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners.
They get the force. That ends the inning. And we're back. And today's starting pitcher, Jesus Luzardo. What do you look for here?
Well, he's got great stuff, but what makes his stuff even better is his delivery. Hides the ball for a very long time, high leg kick, and by the time the hitter sees it, it's right on top of him.
Pitch misses, and the count is 1-1. Just missed.
2-1.
Check swing, and he went. It's 2-2.
2-2.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. In the air on the infield, Pendleton. And it's caught for the out.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Snags it for the second out. Larry Doby digging in now. Ball one there. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. That was blasted to the moon. It's 1-1. Here's J.D. Martinez. Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
Next one misses, and the count even 1-1. Out to short. Tosses to first, and Martinez is out. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. Donaldson back to work. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Well, here's a fun fact for you, Boog. Suzuki is the first Japanese-born player to homer in 3 consecutive plate appearances in the majors. Feel free to use that note in your next Cubs broadcast, buddy.
That was pretty nasty. This is Bryson Stott. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-1.
Tied up here in the early going. Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
Johan Rojas, the next to hit. Right through there for a strike.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Swing and a ground ball. Throw on to Rizzo, and it's a 1-2-3. Bottom half of inning number 2. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. And that one fouled off. Yeah, that's fouled off. 0-2 now. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 0-2 now. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Not close with that one, and it's 1-2. And there's a ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. Here's Mookie Betts now. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. 1 out, bases empty. Outside low, and that's ball 2. And delivers outside. And a 4-pitch walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
And now it's going to be Pete Crow Armstrong. Betts stands at first with 1 out. That one finds the zone, and 1-1. Just missed. 2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even.
2-2.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Man at first, 1 away. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Now here is Ted Simmons. Foul ball there. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Bottom half of inning number 2. That one misses. Ball 1.
1-1.
Inside, just missed. That's inside. And ball 4, 2 aboard. Here comes Anthony Rizzo.
Well, I guarantee you, after that last visit from the pitching coach, all he did was remind his pitcher, focus on this hitter and nothing else.
Just missed.
Outside.
On the ground. And that one handled. They take the force out. Inning over. New inning getting started. And the batter now, Elly De La Cruz. And there's a strike.
0-1.
Got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Here's Turner now. That one fouled off. That misses the zone. And that is ball 1.
Just missed with a good breaking ball in. Looking for that hitter to chase and perhaps get some weak contact or swing and miss. Good job on both sides.
1 down, base is empty. To third. And foul ball. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. And that gives them a lead. It's 2-1. So 1 out, nobody on. Terry Pendleton now at the plate. in for a strike. 0-1.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into right field. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Now batting.
And
Left
Kyle
fielder,
Schwarber
Kyle
will come up. 1 for
Schwarber.
1 with a single so far. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
It's 0-1. Hey!
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
And now it is JT Realmuto off the
Outside,
plate,
ball.
and it's 1-0. Realmuto goes 6'1", hitting 5th in today's lineup, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2010. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Pendleton off of first with 2 away. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Betts is on the move. Drops into the glove. And that is. And we're back. Leading off, J.J.
Left
Weatherholt.
shortstop.
This
J.J.
is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
Sends it to first. 1 gone, bottom of the 3rd inning.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Marte in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Next pitch is outside.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
They get the out on Marte. Here's the left fielder, Larry Doby. He's already homered here in this one. And first offering is fouled off. And that skips in the dirt. On the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. All set for the start of the inning. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1.
You know, this group of hitters showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Jazz tosses to first, and 1 gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man. Suzuki swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the 2nd time today. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Got him looking. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Weatherholt makes the play, and that's the 3rd out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. Now it's J.D. Martinez.
Martinez.
First pitch, and he just misses.
1-0.
That clips the corner. Right side. Suzuki has a beat on it. And there's 1 down. Now here is Jazz Chisholm Jr. And there's a foul ball. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And that drops in for a strike.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
And that is downstairs. And that's ball 1. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Fights that one away, still 1-2. That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
2-2.
Close
No,
one, doesn't
that's
get the call. Full count now.
Caught a break right there.
Full count.
Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Good plate
Ball
appearance
four, take
there.
your base.
Able to take the walk. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat. Runner takes off. Squirts away a little bit. Throw to second and great jump. And the tying run is now in scoring position. That's towards center. Rojas in position. Hauls it in, 2 away. Pete Crow Armstrong will hit next. His first at bat was a strikeout. Misses off the inside. Ball 1. Chisholm on at second with 2 down. In the air out to center. Reaching for it and brings it in. And we're back. Here's the center fielder, Johan Rojas. Donaldson back to work. Fought off foul. High fly ball out to center field. Crow Armstrong running hard to get it. Hauls it in for the out. So the batting order turns over. Elly De La Cruz getting ready to hit. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Chris, we were excited to watch him pitch. This is a little more along the lines of what we were expecting performance-wise.
Yeah, Boo, great pitchers like this, you may get one opportunity in one inning to get to them, to get some runs up on the board. And if you don't take it then, you may see zeros the rest of the ball game.
Out to short. Zips it across, and they get Turner for the out. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now the catcher comes up to him, Ted Simmons. That one finds the corner, and that's strike 1.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
Just missed. That one misses. 3 balls and a strike. On the ground to the left. And that's just foul. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Now batting, first baseman.
Here's Anthony Rizzo now.
Rizzo.
Missed with a changeup, and that's ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes.
And he swings through that one.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Next offering is down low. Home team down a run. Last half of inning number 5. On the ground, right side. Throw on to Santana. Rizzo out of the play. Back to the top of the lineup. Now a chance for J.J. Weatherholt. 0 for 2 in this one. Ground ball up the middle. Oh, great grab on the dive. Nicely done for the out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the 6th inning. Here's the third baseman, Terry Pendleton. Out there to center. Crow Armstrong makes the catch. 1 down. And here is Kyle Schwarber, 1 for 2. That one hit the knees for a strike. Well, it was bumpy in the early going for the lefty, but he settled into a really nice groove. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And that one is downstairs. Now 1-2. Swings and misses, struck him out. 2 outs, base is empty. JT Realmuto, the next to hit. That one pushed foul. And misses inside.
That's a ball.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Bottom of the 6th. Here's the second baseman, Ketel Marte.
Now pitching.
Michael Kopech will take over here.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
And there's 1 away. Larry Doby digs in now. He's already homered in this game. Clips the corner. That's strike 1. Doby in his 4th year, 22 years old. Usually in center field, but today starting in left. Just missed.
One thing I always felt if I played left field instead of center field was that the ball gets out there to you pretty quick, and the most important play is that ball down the left field line, getting to it, cutting it off, making a strong throw to keep that single instead of turning it into a double.
Stop. Throws to first in time, and they get Doby for the out. JD Martinez stands in. Late on that fastball.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big-time velo on the bump and big-time pop at the plate.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Pitch misses. 1-1. Two down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. And that's in the dirt.
A ball. 2-2.
Lifted in the air, right field. Suzuki sizes this one up, makes the grab, and that's the inning. And we're back. And now Carlos Santana.
Justin Martinez.
That's a strike. And the slider just misses.
1-1.
Hard ground ball, base knock. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in.
No.
Everything came together for him. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Marte throws to first in time. That's the first out, the top of the 7th. Now it's the second baseman, Bryson Stott. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Here's the sac fly situation, and he's got to make sure he gets the ball out over the plate and get those arms extended. They're trying to crowd him with the infield in. This would be a big pickup if he can push a run across.
Check swing. He went. And it's
2 balls, 1 strike.
1-run game. 1 out. 1 on. Comebacker to the mound. Tosses to first. 2 gone now.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Rojas can't hold up, and that's a strike.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Ground ball right side. In plenty of time to first, and that is the inning. Bottom of the 7th.
Leading
now,
off,
Jazz
Chicago,
Chisholm Jr.
the third baseman.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Now pitching.
And we've got ourselves
Billy
a pitching change. Billy Wagner.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
It's 0-1.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt.
0-2.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Rojas under it. And a quick out, number 1. Here's Mookie to hit. Infield playing him to pull. Second baseman just to the right of the bag. That's too low. Ball 1. Holding on to a 1-run lead. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-2.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone. So up
Now
next,
batting,
Ted
catcher,
Simmons.
Ted
He's 0 for 1.
Simmons.
Ground ball left side. Off balance feed. There's 1. Double play. They can't seem to break through. And welcome back to the ballpark. And the batter will be the shortstop, Elly De La Cruz. Martinez back to work. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. And there's 1 down. Trey Turner now. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Crow Armstrong ranges back onto the track, and he makes the catch. Now the third baseman, Terry Pendleton. Fastball for a strike, and it's 0-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
And that'll do it. Bottom of the 8th, and here is Anthony Rizzo. Swing and a miss.
That was straight queso right there.
And there's the strike. Pitch misses there. Now 1-2. That one missed.
That's low. Ball.
Here's Rizzo. Swing and a drive. Deep right field. That's back. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch. J.J. Weatherhold will hit next. 0 for 3 in this one.
Number 25.
Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-0.
Ball.
Trying to hold a 1-run lead here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. That's off the mark, and now 3-0. And the tying run is on base. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter, but he needs.
So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Griffin Jax.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Elly on his way to second. Swing and a miss. Got him, and they get Elly off the bases. Always a win. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
2 strikes.
Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the 8th. Holding on to this.
Ah, that's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. And we're back. Now the left fielder,
Now
Kyle Schwarber.
Hobie Milner.
Gets a swing and a miss with the sweeper. Milner
0-1.
is what you're looking for in a good reliever. The ball stays in the ballpark. It's so hard to square him up.
1-1.
Late with the swing there.
Yeah, he stays out of the middle and
1-2
pitches
the count.
either at the bottom or at the top on the edges. And because of that, if you do get it in the air, it's usually just a high fly ball.
He's out.
And when it's down in the zone, it's on the ground.
Throw on to Rizzo. 1 up, 1 down. To the right side, Rizzo. The flip to the pitcher covering. Gets the catcher by a step. 2 down, bases empty. Digging in, Carlos Santana. There's a strike. 1-run game
0-1.
here in the top of the 9th. Next offering is fouled back. He's so consistent that the manager basically could look at it like he's got 3 outs sitting in his pocket. That shortens the game.
1-2.
Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. Brings it in for the 3rd out. All set for the bottom of the 9th. Here's the left fielder, Larry Doby.
Now pitching.
So they turn to the left in this spot. Mark
Now coming into
Davis.
pinch hit.
And I can't imagine
Perez.
any save is an easy one.
Yeah.
You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always
0-1.
high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
And ball 1 to Judge. Next pitch is outside.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing you can tie up the ball game, but if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
And now it's filled up.
He missed the zone, but I don't think he missed his
Count is
spot. That was
full.
a good pitch with 2 strikes.
Ball 4,
Take
he
your base,
walked
ball
in.
4.
And that keeps things going. And here
Now
is
batting, the
J.D.
designated
Martinez.
hitter, J.D.
0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out.
Martinez.
First pitch
Ball.
misses.
1-0.
Strike 1. Trying to keep the game alive
1
here
ball, 1
in the
strike.
bottom of the 9th. Swing and a miss at a slider.
1-2.
Fly ball down the line. This has got a chance, and it is foul.
Oh, man, so close to being a huge swing, maybe the biggest swing in this ball game. He's got to have a great at-bat, finish this off.
1 away. He's 2 outs
Now
away.
batting,
Jazz
third
Chisholm
baseman,
Jr.
Jazz
now at the plate.
Chisholm Jr.
And he can't come up with it. Still able to fire over. Low throw, picked, he's safe.
Waste no time there. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you...
Now pitching.
Devin Williams
Devin
on to pitch out of the pen here.
Williams.
And Boog, the offense needs to be ready for the screwball. It's not a pitch you see very often, so it's tough to pick up,
No
and
ball,
it's a
1
good
strike.
one.
In the air, fairly deep to right field. Suzuki has a beat on it. Brings it in, and there's 2 away. So they're down to their final out. And now the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. Towards first, Santana. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
Well, all you want is a chance going to that final frame. They got some base runners, had the tying run at second, the winning run at first, just couldn't come through with the big hit. On the other side, nice job to battle through it, close out the win.
All right, ready to get underway.
Leading off tonight
Gleyber
for Detroit,
Torres up to
the
hit.
second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
That one outside. And this one is off and running. And he grounds one to the right side. Stott over to first in time. And the first out of the game is an easy one. Kerry Carpenter now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
One strike.
Next pitch is outside.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And 2 away now. Here's Riley Green. In the dirt, 1-0.
1-0.
2 outs, base is empty. That's in there, and the count is 1-2. Lifted in the air, out to left. Kepler drifts towards it, reaching down, makes the... Trey Turner at the plate. And a foul ball.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
Here comes a pitch.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
McKinstry. And out number 1 on the grab. And now here is Harper. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. 1 out, base is empty. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
1-1.
And a big swing and a miss.
1-2.
Swings through it for the K. Tied him up on a fastball inside. Up the middle. Throws to first. That's the 3rd out. Back at Citizens Bank Park. Second inning set to go. Stepping in, Spencer Torkelson. That one clips the outside corner. 0-1. Right back to him on the mound. And quickly 1 away in the second. Colt Heath up now for the Tigers. And that skips in the dirt. Second inning here, no score. Swings through that one for strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. In the air, center field. Rojas has this one sized up. He's got it. And there are 2 outs. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder, Zach McKinstry. Swings and misses at the sweeper.
1-1.
And that one fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Fires over to first. And that'll do it. Back here in Philadelphia, we head to the bottom of the second. And the batter now, Kyle Schwarber. Ball 1 and a pitch inside.
1-0.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1-1.
Swing and a miss. Blew it by him at 99. He goes down looking. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. And that one in the air center field. Green on the run. He's got it. And there's 2 down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Throws across the diamond. That's the inning. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Well, here we go. Top of the 3rd, scoreless game. Now here's the Detroit catcher, Dylan Dingler. In for a strike. 0-1.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Up the middle, Turner. To first, and one away in the top of the 3rd. And next to hit for Detroit, Trey Sweeney. Swinging a foul straight back. Sweeney goes 6 feet 3 inches, 24 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Puts it away for the out. Here's Baez. Outside low, ball 1. Top of the 3rd, no score. Pitch misses. 2 balls, no strikes. Top of the zone for a called strike. Next offering is fouled back. And that's downstairs. 3-2 now. El Mago goes down on strikes here. Back here in Philadelphia, set for the bottom of the 3rd, and now it's Alec Bohm. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side.
Well, these Phillies, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Max Kepler, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
0-2.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Johan Rojas stands in for the Phillies. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Fly ball down the line. McKinstry flying after this one. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. Out towards right center field. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. Into second, and he's got it doubled.
Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Swung on, belted. Carpenter, long run into the gap. Reaching for it, makes the catch. And we're back. Here's the second baseman, Gleyber Torres. Wheeler back to work. That's ripped. Base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Hit on the ground, might be 2. Turner crossed the second, out the first, double play. Riley Green up now for the Tigers.
Huge sigh of relief right there. Big time pitching to induce the double play. Erase what could have been the go-ahead run.
And that is out of play. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Center field. Rojas moving under this one. Makes the catch. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Harper now. And that's fouled off. Strike two.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Pitch in the dirt. 1-2 to count. This ball's chopped on the ground. Handles, throws to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth. It'll bring up JT Realmuto. Swings through that one.
These hitters have come out ready to swing the bats early in the count and swing it often. If you want to score some runs, have an offensive explosion, that can be a route to doing it.
Breaks his bat, pops it up. Torres makes the grab for the second out. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Struck out looking at his first at bat. Off the mark there. And that is ball one. He swings and fouls one off. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the fourth.
That's the ball.
Two balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Green under this one. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that is that. Back here in Philadelphia. And now the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson. And a foul ball.
Well, these Tigers just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
That one lifted to left. Pulls it in on the run. 1 down. Colt Heath up now for the Tigers.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Outside. And now it's even 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. 1 down, base is empty. Just off the outside edge. The count now 2-2. That one just misses.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Zach McKinstry up now for the Tigers. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Fastball is outside. All tied up, and we're at the top of the 5th. That misses the zone. Full count 3-2. Struck him out looking. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the right fielder, Nick Castellanos. Little chopper rolls foul.
You know, these Phils, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
The other way, he hauls it in, 2 away.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Hitting the air out to center field. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And here's the catcher, Dylan Dingler. And a curve is down and in. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
1-1. No, that's a ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. And the count is 3-1. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with the free pass.
Sweeney, the next to hit, takes ball 1. The next pitch misses, and it's 2-0.
2-0.
Can't find it here. That's 6 straight balls. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Late swing, foul to the left.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Got him looking. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. The batter now, Javier Baez.
Next to the Tigers, the third baseman, Javier Baez.
Ball 1 low.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And another ball.
2 balls, no strike.
Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. Lifted in the air, right center field. He's got it, and there's 2 down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Torres lays off down low as he digs in for the 3rd time. That one finds the zone, and a count 1-1. And a strike to Gleyber.
That's the ball.
With the go-ahead run at first, and we're at the top half of the 6th. Cracks his bat and pops him up. Harper. And they put the tag on him. That's the 3rd out. Back here in Philadelphia at the plate, Max Kepler. Carpenter makes his way towards it. 1 up, 1 down. Johan Rojas stands in for the Phillies.
The center fielder,
doubled his first time up.
Rojas.
Rojas started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first. No swing. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
1 strike.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
McKinstry makes the play. 2 down. So the Philly batting order turns over. And now the shortstop, Trey Turner. Hit on the ground to short. Sweeney slings it across. Turner is out. That is the back at Citizens Bank Park. And now Kerry Carpenter.
Now pitching for the Phillies, number 46, Jose Alvarado.
Just missed.
Well, a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
And that misses. And now 2-0.
Right through there for a strike.
Line drive, and it stays fair. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Swings and misses, and it's 0-2.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Spencer Torkelson. First pitch just misses.
1 ball, no strike.
There's the swing and a miss.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
One out. The go-ahead run is at second. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Now it's going to be Colt Heath. Ground ball right side. Dives, and he can't hang on. Still able to get it there in time. And they do get the third out. The inning is over. Set for the last half of the 7th. Here comes Bryce Harper. On the ground, right side, Sweeney fires to first on the run, and they get the out. And
now
up to the plate
catcher,
is JT Realmuto.
Realmuto.
Now a fly ball to right center. Green on the run. Takes it in for the out. Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. And it's 0-1. Sliced hard, but fouled down the left side. Outside with a breaking ball. Swing and a miss. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the right fielder, Zach McKinstry. Swings through that one out in front that time.
1 strike.
On the ground, right side. Stop. Throws to first in time. First out in the top of the 8th. Next to hit, Dylan Dingler. That's a little bit low.
1-0.
Swing and a foul out of play. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Next offering is in the dirt. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing.
Got him! That K is his 3rd of the game. Now it's the shortstop, Trey Sweeney. 0 for 2 in this one. The shortstop takes the ball. Right through there for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That catches the corner. Got him. And the Tigers retired 1-2-3. Back here in Philadelphia, ready for the bottom of the 8th. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. Skubal back to work. And fouled off. High fly ball out into left center field. Brings it in. And there's 1 down. This is Bryson Stott. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Makes the catch for the out. And here comes Alec Bohm.
The third baseman, Alec Bohm.
And that one is lifted in the air. McKinstry on the run towards the line. Pulls it down. We go to the ninth. And now Javier Baez.
Now pitching for the Phillies, number 66, Jose Ruiz.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1 ball, no strike.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Baez gone on the play.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
And Gleyber takes outside. All tied up here at the top of the ninth. That misses, and the count is 2-0. Out to short. Turner with the throw to first. And that quickly 2 away. Kerry Carpenter getting ready to hit. Right side. Gets it to first, and the inning is over. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Now the left fielder, Max Kepler. And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
0-2.
Ripped to third and caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Fought off foul. That misses, and it's 1-1. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field, and the winning run is aboard.
There you go. Winning run is aboard with 1 down. That can be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling.
Runner on the go. There's a ball. And throw. Save. And the winning run is now in scoring position. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away. Bryce Harper to the plate. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And
that ends the inning, so we take a break. On to extra innings. Here's the center fielder, Riley Green.
Now pitching for the Phillies, number 25, Matt.
Late on that fastball.
Come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Castellanos has a beat on it, squeezes it. Runner tags at second, and he's in safely at third with 1 out. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Runners at the corners here. One away. Colt Heath digs in now. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Out in front and foul to the left side.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Swings and misses. 0-2. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Base hit. In to score from third. It's an RBI single, and they've got the lead in extra innings. First and second, 1 out. And now, Zach McKinstry. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field, and there's a hit. Runner from second crosses the plate. Safe at second, and he gets back in.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it.
Now pitching for the Phillies, number 41.
And here is Dylan Dingler. And that's in for a strike. Trying to move the runners over. In there safely. So bases loaded with one away. And next up for the Tigers, Trey Sweeney. Swinging a foul straight back. So they're all loaded up. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
That misses the zone. 2-1.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get two. Get out of this.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Ibanez, the runner at third. McKinstry at second. Dingler at first. One gone. Caught him looking for the K. Now it's Javier Baez. That misses. Ball one. On the ground to short. They get the force. That ends the inning. And we're back. The batter now, JT Realmuto.
Now pitching for the Tigers, number 19.
Fouled off down the right side.
Vest.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Misses. And the count 1-2.
Really nice slider right there. Sweeping across the.
Got him swinging. And now here is Kyle Schwarber. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Inside. And that's ball one. Tying run at the plate. And right back to the mound. Tosses to first. And that quickly 2 away. Nick Castellanos stands in for the Phillies. And no one can get there. And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out. So digging in, Bryson Stott. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. On the corner for a strike. Sends it to center, and this should be it. And that'll do it. The Tigers use 2 pitchers to combine for the shutout. So just about set now. Getting the nod in this one, Hagen Smith. What do we need to know here?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today. There are hitters you love to watch hit, pitchers you love to watch pitch, but with Ozzie Smith, he was a player you love to watch field his position, a shortstop virtuoso.
Hauls it in for the out. And there's one away. Here's Turner now. And that one missing low. Pulls that one foul. The 1-1. On the ground to third. And it goes just foul. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. 2 up, 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Terry Pendleton now at the plate. And a swing and a miss.
0-1.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Way back there. And gone out to the deepest part of the field. He hammers one out to center. It's 1-0. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. First pitch misses. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Inside just missed.
Looks like he was trying to get to the front door with that curveball. It's definitely a finesse pitch, but it backed up a little bit on him and stayed inside.
Next offering misses. 3-1. Foul ball. Up the middle, a sliding stop, the throw, and very nicely done for the out. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jordan Lawler. The shortstop takes the ball. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Stop. Takes it in for the out. And there's one down.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
One down, base is empty. Laser could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
He was all over that one. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extent.
Lined, and that's a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. But now he hits the brakes and hustles back to third.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
In the dirt. Well done behind the dish. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third.
Ball, that's out.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
That one misses, and that's ball 3.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
The left fielder.
So 2 down now, and here is Raul Ibanez. cut on and missed 96 with that fastball.
0-1's the count.
In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. 2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the second. Here's JT Realmuto. Smith back to work. Hit hard. Should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And he's got a leadoff double. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. Swing and a ball popped up. Moore makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. Seiya Suzuki will hit next. Cut on and lifted in the air. Hernandez makes the grab. 2 down. This is Bryson Stott. Foul ball there.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
This one in the dirt. Swing and a miss. Going to count 1 and 2.
1 ball.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball. Slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Lawler tossed to first. 3rd out. Bottom of the second. And now the center fielder, Walker Jenkins. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Carlton goes 6 feet 5 inches. He features a slider, a 4-seamer, a curve, a changeup, and he works in a sinker. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Realmuto up with it, fires to first. In time to get him, 1 away in the strikeout.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Dalton rushing in the box now as he leaves that one up high. And a swing and a miss.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
And the slider just misses. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
2-2 to count.
Making 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. First pitch swinging.
0-1.
And that drops in for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Smith over to first in time. And that is that. And we're back. Now here is Johan Rojas.
The center fielder, Johan Rojas.
This one popped up. Makes the catch. 1 down. So the lineup flips over. And here is Ozzie Smith. High fly ball out to left field. Ibanez on the move. Takes it in for the out. Here's Trey Turner. Struck out swinging his first time. This to center field. Jenkins coming on. And that is that. As we go to the last of the third. And now the DH, Marcell Ozuna. Inside, almost got him. Popped in the air, left field. He's got it, and there's one down. So the batting order turns over, and the batter will be the shortstop, Jordan Lawler. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Puts it away for the out, and there's two away. So up next, Terry Pendleton doubled his first time. Misses outside, and it's 1-0. 2 out, space is empty. 2 balls, no strikes, the count.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Swing and a pop-up, foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Next offering misses down and away. That one fouled off. Base hit center field. And that extends the inning.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Moore stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. This one in the air. Stop. And that's the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the 4th. And now it's going to be Terry Pendleton. Out towards right center field. Hernandez on the move. And makes the grab. And there's one down.
The batter,
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here.
Schwarber.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
That's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball.
Oh, gets dirty. Fires to first, and that's a great play for the out. 2 out, space is empty. And now it's JT Realmuto. They say he went.
0-1.
That one ripped. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Bottom 4. And here's the first baseman, Mark McGwire. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And that one hammered back there. Forget it. And we're all square. It's 1-1. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Now, Raul Ibanez. Popped up. Smith. 1 away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Jenkins, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-2. Got him. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Here's the catcher, Dalton Rushing. Hammered, base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Nice job going the opposite way with it, letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was on the outside part of the plate, and he approached it perfectly.
Hernandez with a high fly ball deep to left. Makes the catch on the edge of the track. Ready now for the 5th inning. And now the first baseman, Carlos Santana. Smith back to work. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Santana, 38 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Out to center. Jenkins makes his way towards it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 down. Seiya Suzuki, the next to hit. Flied to right his first time. That's down and in.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Yeah. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Corrals it. 2 away down. Now it's the second baseman, Bryson Stott. Grounded out to short in his first trip. In the air out towards right center. Jenkins ranging into the alley. He's there. He's got it. And that'll do it. Bottom of the inning.
Leading
now it's the DH, Marcell Ozuna.
Marcell Ozuna.
Turned on, but foul wide of third.
Well, these players just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
And ball one. Next pitch just misses. And that's ball 2. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Rojas makes the grab on the run. Back to the top of the lineup. Now it's the shortstop, Jordan Lawler. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And there's a foul ball. And a swing and a miss there.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Stays alive. And a pitch. And there's a ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Suzuki pulls that one down. That's out number 2. Now the number 2 hitter, Terry Pendleton. Out to short. Smith sends it across to first. Out number 3. All set for the top of the 6th. Here's the center fielder, Johan Rojas. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
1's the count.
Line to left, and foul ball. Into center and a base hit. And they have their first base runner since the 2nd inning.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. You see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, I start wondering, and I'm looking on the computer, what was the exit velocity? This time 106.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. It's in the dirt. Throw. Save. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Lifted in the air, right center field. Jenkins on the move. Into the alley. Drops into the glove. Runner tags at second. Trey Turner now. 0 for 2 in this one.
Hitter, Trey Turner.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
In the air out to center. He's under it. Brings it in. Here comes the runner from third. The tying run is in to score from third. Next to hit, Terry Pendleton.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
On the ground, right side. Moore. The throw to first. And that is that. Bottom of the 6th inning. Here's the second baseman, Christian Moore. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Popped up. Smith settles under it. And there's one away.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. 1 out, base is empty.
Inside, ball 1.
Backed off the plate that time.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 2-2. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Here's the left fielder, Raul Ibanez. That's out to center field. Rojas settles underneath it. Makes the grab. 2 away. And now the center fielder, Walker Jenkins. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Rojas gets under it. Makes the catch, inning over. We go to the top of the 7th. Now the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Breaking ball misses down and away.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Gets a piece and stays alive. 1-2 now. Swings and misses. Couldn't catch up to the heater. JT Realmuto steps in. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Nice grab. The tag, and they got him. So digging in, Carlos Santana. This to third. Tosses to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. And we're back. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Dalton Rushing. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Swing and a miss.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
That one in the dirt, and it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And a swing and a miss. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. Hernandez up to hit for the 3rd time as he lays off inside, ball 1. That misses the zone, and the count now 2-0. Swing and a miss.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. The throw comes in too late, and they can't get the out.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit.
Cut on and missed. Good changeup right there. And it's 1-1. Swings through that one.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
In the dirt, but kept close. And the runner stays where he is. 1 away. Tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. And they take the lead. It's 4-2. Now at the plate, Jordan Lawler. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a ball popped up. Stop, puts it away, and there are 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Terry Pendleton digs in now. And that clips the inside corner.
What makes him special is a lot of pitchers lose movement in their stuff the deeper they go into a game, but he's just different. We see plenty of break in his pitches, even when he's running a little low in the tank.
And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. And that's in the dirt.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact. So not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind it.
Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in. Here the bottom of the 7th. Line drive. And that's down. A base hit.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but somehow he got.
Now pitching.
Cade Smith takes over on the mound.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
In the dirt. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Suzuki settles under it and makes the catch. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark.
Now
we go to the 8th. Digging in, Seiya Suzuki.
Miller,
a 6'5" righty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Fastball is outside.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Here's a high chopper. Tosses across to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. At the plate, Bryson Stott.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
0-1's the count.
Grounds one to short. Lawler. Now the throw to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play. Here's the center fielder, Johan Rojas.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
Swings through that one for strike one.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
Strikes him out with 100. Bottom of the 8th, and now Mark McGwire. The pitch. In the air, foul off first. Makes the grab, one down. Raul Ibanez getting ready to hit.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
You see the velocity 97 with that fastball. Popped up. Smith under it. Hauls it in for the out. Out number 2. Walker Jenkins will hit next. Strike one.
0-1's the count.
That one misses, and the count even 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
Been a solid inning so far in relief. Getting them through this inning only down 2 could give their lineup a real opportunity to just grind their way back into this.
And he's got it in right field for the 3rd out, so that'll do it. And we're back. And now the shortstop, Ozzie Smith. Miller back to work. Swing and a ball popped up. Lawler makes the grab. And there's one down. He's 2 outs away. Trey Turner at the plate. And it's fouled away. Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the 9th. Comebacker to the mound. Over to first, and a couple of quick outs. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Terry Pendleton. Bounce to the right side. Moore on to first. Ball game. And your final 4-2 for Chris Singleton. Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Diamond Dynasty Baseball coming your way on the show. It's the Phillies taking on the Blue Devils. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Ozzie Smith.
The shortstop, Ozzie Smith.
Tap foul at the plate. Ground ball up the middle. Moore slings to first, and a quick out, number one. Here's Trey Turner. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. That one ripped right center field. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Around second is Turner. Pulls into third safely with a triple.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Put a really nice balanced swing on it. And when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box. And he'll feel real good about that one.
Turner stands at third with one gone in the inning. Just off the inside edge. Just missed. Up the middle, a dive, he's got it. Throw to first, in the dirt, great pick, got him. What a play. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Swing and a miss, strike one.
0-1.
Next offering is downstairs. 2 outs, base is empty. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. We go to the bottom of the first. Now a chance for Bobby Witt Jr. And that's off the inside edge. Ball one.
You know, Boog, this is a player with some serious speed. In 2023, he became the first player in 20 years to record 2 infield hits and an inside the park home run in the same game.
Tyler O'Neill now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Drilled out towards left center field. That's back. It's a bomb. He made him pay for that one. It's 1-1. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. And now the center fielder, Cody Bellinger, just missed.
That's low. That's a ball.
And that misses. 2 balls, no strikes. Kirby, maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, pitchers, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
That clips the zone, and the count's full. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
No, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
And another ball.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You've got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
That one fouled off, 2-2. In the dirt. And the runner holds. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Batting fifth, the left fielder.
Here's the left fielder, Ted Williams.
Williams.
To the right side. And that one finds its way through. And now two aboard.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
First and second, 2 down. That crosses the plate, and now they're just one strike away from getting out of this mess. Popped up. He's got it, and that will end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here comes Real Muto. Gets the slider in there for a strike.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Swing, and he breaks his bat. McGuire makes the grab, and there's one down. Next is switch hitting first baseman Carlos Santana. There's a strike. Arrieta, the tall righty, he features a sinker, a slider, a curve, a changeup, and he works in a four-seamer. Up the middle, in plenty of time to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. Now it's going to be Seiya Suzuki. And that's downstairs and outside. Swings through that one out in front that time. Tied up here in the early going.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That missed by a lot. And the count is even, 2-2. Swing and a ground ball. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. And we're back. And the batter now, Terry Pendleton. To the right side. Steps on first for the out. Jose Bautista now at the plate. First pitch doesn't find the zone. 1 out, base is empty. And another ball.
Down. That's a ball.
Ripped on a line to center. Rojas makes the play, and there's 2 away. Is Christian Moore. Hit on the ground to the right side. Throw on to Santana. 3 up, 3 down. On to the third inning. This is Bryson Stott.
Leading off for Philadelphia,
Arrieta back to work.
Bryson.
Check swing. Went around. Strike
no
one.
Balls. 1 strike.
Now this is in the air down the line. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. And now
1 ball, 2
and
strikes.
2. That one missed.
2-2. Full count.
Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Bellinger hauls it in, and there's 1 away. So up next, Johan Rojas. And that is out of play. And here it comes. Swings and misses. Now 2 away. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Ozzie Smith. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. And that one is in the dirt. And the count is 1-1.
That's a ball.
A little bit low.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
That's ball 4. Tried another sinker, but couldn't find a zone. So 2 down. And next is the designated hitter, Trey Turner. He was late there, strike 1.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Smith off of first with 2 away. There goes Ozzie. Swing and a miss.
1-2.
Throw to second. Save. Liner, base hit. Headed for the plate. The throw in, but it's offline.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Good pitch, slider down and away, just stayed down and threw it nicely. It's such an easy pitch to pull off of because you're probably thinking fastball down the middle initially.
Pendleton takes low, second trip to the plate in this one. In the air, left field, down the line, and that's the 3rd out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. Inside, just missed.
Witt Jr. is one of only 2 players in AL/NL history to have 20 home runs and 20 stolen bases in each of his first 2 seasons, Boog. The other player, Julio Rodriguez.
That pitch clips the outside corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, struck him out. The high heat, too much on that one. Here's Tyler O'Neill. Late with the swing there.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
There's the splitter in the dirt. Swing and a miss. Gets the out. 2 down after the strikeout. And here comes Bellinger.
You're best when you let the game come to you. Tried to make too much happen right there. Not his best at bat.
And a foul ball. Two outs. And that one is inside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Broken bat, and it's popped up. Pendleton hauls it in to end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber. Check swing, went around. That's strike 1.
0 balls, 1 strike.
And a strike. Moore on to first. 1 up, 1 down. And now it is JT Realmuto. That one finds the corner, and that is strike 1. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. Carlos Santana, the next to hit. That one way inside.
1-0.
Next offering is fouled back. 2 down, nobody on. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. That's a little bit low. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Bautista snags it, and that is that. Bottom of the 4th, and here's the first baseman, Mark McGwire. And takes low for ball one.
Well, these guys, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. And they have their first hit since the first inning.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time. Jason Varitek digs in now. 0 for 1 so far. That one off the bad part of the bat, just a lazy fly ball. He's got it. 2 down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Pendleton, the next to hit, takes outside. This one in the air, center field. Rojas gliding in towards the infield. He makes the grab. And we're back. And now the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. First offering, and it just misses. Suzuki goes 5 feet 11 inches, 30 years old now, and he was born in Japan.
Hey. 2-1.
Swing and a line drive ripped out into right center. That's a base hit. Now he turns and heads for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, Bryson.
So digging in,
Stott.
Bryson Stott. Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball. No outs. Runner on second. And downstairs.
Ball.
Up the middle, and that chance handled. Out on a bang-bang play.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Rojas swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. Outside low. 1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1.
Nabs it. Runner tags for home. In there. He's safe. So the lineup flips over. Stepping in, Ozzie Smith. Pendleton. Whips it across, and that will end the inning. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now, Jose Bautista. And the pitch a little bit low. Ball 1.
Ball, no strikes.
You know, this group of hitters just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. See you later. He circles the bases. It's 3-2. Now it's the second baseman, Christian Moore. Grounded out his first time. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Last half of inning number 5. Ball 1 there.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Next offering upstairs.
That's the ball.
And a strike on the outside edge. Swing and a miss, struck him out. So up next, Bobby Witt Jr. 0 for 2 in this one. Gloves it on the dive, over to first, and save. He busted it down the line for that infield single. So now the DH spot, Tyler O'Neill. Inside, and that is ball 1.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's.
There goes the runner. Pitch misses.
That's the ball.
You got to be.
Real Muto throws, not in time. It's a stolen base. And the tying run is now in scoring position. This to third. Fires to first in time. Here's Cody Bellinger. He's 0 for 1.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now, and there's a base open, so it gives you options defensively to get an out.
Next offering in there for a strike. No balls, 2 strikes. Way inside, gets out of the way.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Just missing there. Now 2-2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Just off the inside edge. On the ground, right side. Throws to first in time. They limit the damage. All set for the start of the inning. And now the DH, Trey Turner. Arrieta back to work. Out to short. And it finds its way through for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. And here is Terry Pendleton. And a swing and a miss.
0-1.
Throw to first. Back standing.
Hey.
He's in there safely.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
This one lifted in the air, left field. Williams makes the play, and there's one down. Kyle Schwarber will hit next. Turner runs. And a foul ball. Turner, the base runner at first with 1 out. That's down and in. Squirts away a little bit. Man at first, 1 away. And there's 2 down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those.
Runner on the move. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. And that gets down for a base hit. And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Let that pitch get pretty deep on him, so I think he was looking to go the other way. It was off speed and inside, though, so a good adjustment to shoot it back up the middle.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-2.
And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And we're the top half of the 6th. That's inside. Ground ball to the right side. And it's just foul. That was close. Waves at the bender for the strikeout. Well, we go bottom 6. Here's the left fielder, Ted Williams.
Now pitching, Mark.
And that is downstairs. Ball 1. Line drive, and this might be trouble. Safe at second with nobody out, and he represents the tying run. Runner in scoring position, no outs. And now the switch hitting catcher, Jason Varitek. Just missed.
1-0.
Bounding ball here, rolls foul. That one is absolutely belted. And it is gone. A 2-run shot, and And they slide in front in the sixth. It's 4-3. And the batter now, Terry Pendleton. Hit in the air, right field. Suzuki makes the grab. One pitch and one out. So digging in, Jose Bautista. Ball one, no strikes. Still only one out here in the inning. He swings and fouls one off. Got him swinging. Tosses to first, and there's two away. Two down, bases empty. And now Christian Moore. And that one fouled off. The 0-1.
That's a ball.
Two down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the sixth. Swing and a miss. The velocity. And welcome back to the ball. Park. Now it's the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki.
Now pitching, Michael Kopech.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1.
Next pitch is inside. 1-1. And a swing and a miss.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there. It just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Bautista. And there's one away. So up next, Bryson Stott. And he grounds one to the right side. And that one handled. Whips it to first. Play is made, 2 out. Now here is Johan Rojas. And that one fouled off. Fought off foul. Varitek makes the grab, and that'll end. Set for the last half of the 7th, and the batter will be the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr.
Now pitching.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Curveball drops in there. Swing and a chopper out to short. Smith over to first in time. And Witt is out. So now here's the DH, Tyler O'Neill. And first offering is fouled off. Base is empty, one away. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Misses inside. And that's ball 1.
1-1.
That was the sweeper, but it missed.
2-1.
That one's in there. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count.
2-2.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And that'll fall for a base hit. One gone, runner at first. Here's the center fielder, Cody Bellinger. Inside corner at the knees. That's a strike. Good fastball. And that one clips the corner.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
O'Neill over at first with 1 away. Swing and a pop-up. And that'll get down for a hit. Coming home. He'll score easily.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Flared it out there and got it to drop for the base hit. I think he got it off the handle just a little bit, but the bat held up for him enough to get something behind that swing.
And that's through there for a strike.
Don't be surprised, a ball on the ground to the corners, that they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
1 away with a runner at third. And there's a rocket into the outfield. In comes the run from third. And they take a 3-run lead. Around second now, going for 3. And he's got an RBI triple.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters.
That one the other way. Not in time to first, and a run comes across. Man at first with 1 gone. Here's the catcher, Jason Varitek. He's already homered here in this one.
1-0.
This one in the dirt. That one fouled off. High fly ball, right field. Suzuki makes the grab, 2 down. Here's the third baseman, Terry Pendleton. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. Foul ball there. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
0-2.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
They take the force out. We're at the top of the 8th. And now the shortstop, Ozzie Smith. And a bunt towards third. And that's just foul. Kopech, a righty that throws with power. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and occasionally uses a cutter.
Foul ball.
Kopech deals. And that just
That's
misses. Next one off the plate inside. 2-2. Good job to fight that one off. Next pitch misses, and now it's filled up 3-2. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Turner now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. And now it's even up.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Kopech to second. So digging in, Terry Pendleton. Swing and a miss. That one at 99.
0-1.
That's strike one. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
I'm sure he feels really good.